Waking up today and the refrigerator got way worse, so water is still dripping, and I think it's just the freezer that's messed up. Something's wrong with the fan, so we have to buy a new refrigerator. Got rid of some stuff. Brian didn't want to get rid of all these stuff. I think we should. Are you sure we should
no, the fridge
keep them?
The fridge is fine. Your chimichangas, so these have been refrigerator temps. The veggies are okay for at least another day. So we got to cook all the veggies because like the cauliflower, you're allowed to refrigerate them for a couple of days and stuff. I throw out the meat.
Yeah, we need to...
actually the meat's defrosted. You can cook them, but if we're not gonna cook them, that's fine.
Yeah.
See those edamames? You can boil those. Those are good. Let's cook all the veggies and throw out the meats.
Okay, so we're gonna do that. Such a bummer. I think the refrigerator is okay, you said, right?
Yeah, the fridge is okay.
Alright, so I made some shrimp. This is a shrimp paste. I added some sugar, fish sauce, salt and pepper, and garlic salt. So I'm gonna make something later, so stay tuned. We're on our way out to send off some Pupe eyelash orders. If you guys are interested in my eyelashes, you can email me at admin@admin.net, and we'll go from there. Also, we're gonna drop by the supermarket to get some food because we threw out all of our food, so we gotta get Brian's diet in check. So I wanted to go by myself, but of course he doesn't want me to go by myself, and he's just basically keeping a close eye on Pooper Scooper. And there's my husband sending off the lashes. Oh my goodness, another accident. People need to be careful out there. So we were in New York this past weekend, and the subway, there was a little bit of an accident as well. Somebody was like, I don't know what happened, but they died.
Really?
Off the subway, yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's why AT and Corey had a delay on their way to the Broadway show, Wicked. So that's why they closed off the subway. And I think they reported about 6 deaths in the subway area. So I don't know if they were pushed or they fell or they were too close to the subway.
6 people? That's a lot of deaths.
Yeah, so just be careful and stay behind the yellow line. And don't stand... you know, because you never know, wind could like push you or somebody could bump into you when they're walking past by you, and you could just fall into the tracks, and then the train just comes and it's just too late. So
You're the one who was standing on the yellow lines.
I know, so that's why it was kind of freaky when they told me. Here we are at the Japanese market. This is the Little Tokyo marketplace. Get some food. Okay, we're gonna get our veggies in. Very nice and organized. Spinach for dinner tonight. This is our damage. Everything greens, nothing frozen because refrigerator or freezer's not working. Okay, let's cook some food now. I got my chicken broth right here. I'm gonna add it into the pot. Use this same cup and get a cup of water and then pour it in. Next up, I got my mixture of shrimp. I'm gonna make them into like tiny little balls, like shrimp balls, and then pop them into the soup base. Shrimps are looking good. When they float to the top, that means it's ready. So maybe a little bit more until it starts to boil, and then I'm gonna add the spinach. Added my spinach and should mix it up. Make sure it's nice and cooked. And taste test it. And then add some chicken bouillon, so it adds some flavor. Gonna add some green onions, and then this is left to garnish. Since my hubby is still working on his diet, he's gonna have it with cauliflower rice instead of the actual rice. No carbs. Let's garnish my soup. Bon appetit. One last thing is to put some peppers on top, just for the extra smoky taste. Is it yummies?
Very good.
Oh my goodness.
All gone.
Eat the whole thing.
Very healthy too, right?
Hopefully.
Just spinach.
Today Brian is 155 pounds. Hopefully the spinach will keep him full for the day. Alright, so here's my portion. And I'm going to get back to my clothing haul, going through all my emails. All right, guys, so it took me a few hours to go through all the emails, and we have about 120 people who want some clothing from my clothing haul giveaway. And right now, my husband and I are going to filter it out. First off, we're going to filter out the people who didn't send their shipping address. And then second off, we're going to filter off people who asked for it way too late and the items are not available. So I can't give it to those who are emailing me today. It's a first come, first serve basis kind of thing. So unfortunately, I have to just go with, whoever emailed me first. Then we're gonna move on to filtering towards amounts. So we want everyone to have 1 or 2 items of clothing. So if you guys ask for like 30 items, then we're gonna try to filter out and try to disperse it out so that everyone can get 1 item. This way, everyone will get something, you know what I mean? So I hope you guys will understand, and sharing is caring. So hopefully you guys will get the gist, and I will start emailing people, let you guys know how much shipping costs will be, and then once I receive the payment for shipping, then I will go ahead and process your order. If I do not hear from you guys within the day, then I'm gonna go ahead and give it to the next person in the line, you know what I mean? So I'll give you about 1 day, and from there we're just gonna bump you off. All right, so bear with me here. There's a lot of emails, and cutoff date is already done. So people can't be emailing me anymore. I can't make it available to those who are kind of like late to the game. All right, so we have my husband here being super extra, labeling everything and making sure that everything is organized properly, okay? So thank you so much for joining me today. Look out for my email, and be prepared to respond accordingly. If not, then unfortunately we'll have to move on to the next person. Okay? All right, so toodles. Good night.